Hello, once again. I welcome you to the second episode of this moving the sprite. In the last video, we look at how to move sprite to the left, to the right, to the top, and to the bottom. So in this episode, we look at how we are going to limit or to restrict the sprite from going beyond the boundary of the stage. For example, in this stage of ours, there is the end where the stage ends, that is to the right and the left, or to the top and the bottom. But we want to limit so that it does not disappear. Like for instance, what I have now, if I press the down arrow, uh, you might see that my apple is disappearing. You are just seeing a small part of it. Yes, you see, it has even disappeared on the stage. So to avoid this happening, how can we go about? How do we limit our apple or our sprite from disappearing on the stage? So that is our goal for this particular video. So stay tuned and let's see how we're going to walk through together. I believe you are following and you are trying on your end to see if you're able to achieve the same results as what we have here. So I will begin by dismantling what I have, not fully, but just separating. So I will separate, I remove the if-thens, all these ones. I know someone might have a problem in removing them. You can just remove one by one, this one. Okay, just come all of them. But if you remove from the bottom, you can be removing one by one this way. But no worry, I can just remove all of it like this so that I remain with this block here. Let me even move a bit to this side. Now, I have these blocks for if, so I can separate from the bottom. I have one here. I have, I don't know, I can move a bit up. Then I have another one here. Then I have another one here. So that I have four separate block of if then blocks. Now, once I have this one, it's easy for me to walk through to be able to make the changes to ensure that the apple or the what do we call the apple? Do you call the apple? No. We call the apple or the sprite to ensure that it does not disappear on the stage. So this is what I will do. First of all, just on the if, we have to test another if so that we have said that now if the right arrow is clicked, then move to the top. But now we have to check one thing. There is at the top there, the maximum value of y at the top is positive 180. That is the edge of the screen, positive 180. When we talk about the bottom here is negative 180. On the left, it is negative 240. On the right, it is positive 240. Now, we want to use those numbers to be able to limit the position of our apple on the screen. So I will go again under controls and I pick if then. But in this if then, I will check condition to ensure that the position of y or x is of a particular value. Let's begin with y. So I go under motion and I pick the certain y position down here. Is what we call y position. Now I have it here. Then I will also look for operator. Under operators, I will say I want to ensure that my y is not greater than 180. So I'll say as long as it is less than, let me put it even here. As long as it is less than 180, I keep on moving. So as long as my y is less than 180, what do? I keep on moving. So I will remove this one here, separate this one, then I bring it here. So now that I have, if y position is less than 180, then change y by 15. Now I put it under another if then condition so that what happened in this case, it will check the first if then. If the up arrow is clicked, yes. If it is, yes, it is clicked. So now we check the second condition. Is the y position less than 180? If it is less than 180, do what? Continue changing by 15. If it is greater than 180 or it's 180, then what has happened? It will not move anymore. Then once I have this one, that block is ready. Let's look for the second, now for the going downwards. So what we do, we bring again the control key, we bring on the if then block, and then we choose on the operator, this one, and this time round we're not using less than, but we are using greater than. I will explain. So use greater than this way, and then we'll say greater than, this is greater than what? Negative 170. Okay, sorry, allow me to put this one at negative, positive 170, so it does not disappear fully on the screen. At least able to see. So positive 170 and negative 170. Okay, the edge of the screen is 180, positive 180 and negative 180. That is up and down. But allow me to put a negative 170 and positive 170, so at least it be able to see it on the screen before it disappears. All right. So negative 170, if it is greater than, what does it mean greater than? Why do I say greater than negative 170? If we go negative 169 is greater than 170. As long as it is greater than 170, then you keep on moving. When it comes to negative 171, that means that negative 171 is less than negative 170. So what do I do? Please try on your own to ensure that you understand the difference between why is negative 171 greater than negative 170. Yes. Now, and then I go here under motion again, and I pick another value of the, this is y position again. I click on y position, I place it here, so that I ensure that my y position is always greater than negative 170. If that is true, what do? I keep on moving down by negative 150, by negative 15. So I have that block. Then I take the whole of this one, I place it under this one. So I have two complete blocks. Let me put this one in that, that's what join together. So I have two piece of blocks that are ready now. So this is for the vertical, and the vertical that is either going up and going down. Let's do the same for the, for this one called the right and the left side. Again, we still go to the control and we choose the if then block. In this if then, also we go to the operator, and in this case we'll choose less than this one, which will change to be less than 240. As long as it is less than 240, what happened? We keep on moving to the right. So I take this one, I separate there, and I place it here. So what do I have here? Just I forgot that one. I need to ensure that what I have here is the X position. So when the X position is, as long as the X position is still less than 240, what do? We change the step by 15. We just still move to the right by 15 steps. Then I take the whole of this, I put it under the right arrow. Sorry for that. Let me separate so that it does not mix. Sometimes it mix. I take all of this, I place under here so that I have it this way. Okay. As something has happened to our apple, let's just change the size. Size it should be what was 100, I believe so. It was 100 initially. Now it is even disappearing on the stage. Just a minute, let me undo what I did. Let me make it bigger so I'm able to see on the screen, I'm sorry, 400, so that I can drag it up. So I have it here. So let me reduce the size to be what it was, 100. I believe yours is not misbehaving. All right. So the next thing that we are doing is, so we have all these three blocks complete. Let's do the last one. So we go again under control as usual. Then we pick the if then control. In the if then control, I will also check to ensure that the x is not less than 240. No, in this case, let me just to allow some space from the edge, let me make it 230 because the edges are 240. So make it 230. Now, when I've picked the if then block, I pick on operators here and I say greater than. I'm not using less than, I'm using greater than sign. And then here I will say greater than negative 230. So what will happen? What is greater than negative 230 is that I click on motion and I pick the X position. So the X position should always be greater than negative 230. As long as it is greater than negative 230, what do? we continue, move to the left side by 15 steps. So once I've done that, then I can take the whole of this block under this other one here. So I have all my 4 blocks are now ready. So at this point, I can join my blocks. So let me join this if then with this one. And then I pick this one also, I join with this one this way. Then I take this one, I join here. So I have all this kind of block that is now a bit longer, but check all the conditions that I have said. Now, in this one, I pick this one here at the top. I press if, and then I take my code inside the forever block, this one. So my block look like this. I believe yours look like this one. If in case you miss something, please pause the video and go and check where you missed. Just you can pause, you can go back the video and check exactly where you missed on this. So once I'm done, I believe my code is ready. Let's check and click on the green flag and try to move. We are moving, it's not going beyond that point. If I go the right, it will not go beyond that screen. If I go this side, if I go this side, if I go up, it will not go beyond that. At least I'm able to see. Let me change even this one. Instead of having it to be positive 170, let me make it at 160. This other side to be negative 160. Sorry, negative 160. Then this other side, I have it at positive 220. And I have it at negative 220. So at least it does not disappear on the screen. Okay, let's give a try again. Let me stop this one and I start again. So if I move this way, let me move a bit here. And let's see. Yes, you still be able to see the bigger part. Let's even play around. We can have even at what? At 140. And we have here at negative 140. Let's see how is it able to be able on the screen. Let's have here what? 200. Sorry, 200. Sorry, 200. Then we have here negative 200. Like that. Let's have something like that. I'm just playing around with it and see how it behaves. Let me stop what I'm doing here. And then I begin again. So if I move, that is the end. It won't go beyond there. If I move this way, it will not go beyond there. If I go up, it will not go beyond there. If I go down, it won't go beyond this place. You're able to see it's not moving outside the stage. So that is how able to control the character or the sprite from moving outside the stage. I believe that one we are able to achieve this one. If not, please pause the video and go back to check how or where you missed. Thank you so much for staying to this far. I look forward for another episode where we're able to see, able to control, or even to make it move to different diagonals, for example. Thank you so much for this far and see you again in the next video. If you're here for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe on this channel and press on the notification bell so that you'll be notified when we have a new video. Thank you so much. Happy coding. See you in the next video. Bye bye.